Welcome back to Magic Gathering Strat. We are playing Burn in Pauper, and our deck is based on Johnny Hot Sauce deck that looks like this. We only changed 2 cards in the main deck. I've taken out the Shard Volley, and I've taken out 1 Incinerate. I've replaced them with the 4th Searing Blaze and a Crimson Wisps. Crimson Wisps grants haste to a creature. So I want to do 8 points of damage with my Keldon Marauders. That sometimes happens, so it's just another way to increase variance in the deck. Now we're playing against Nichts, and let's see what he has brought to the table. This is a decent hand, perhaps a bit land heavy, but you can't really send it back. This deck mulligans horribly, as opposed to our blue-black trinket control deck. So you really don't want to mulligan. There's a forest. It's interesting to play Stompy, because it's a deck that's fast enough so that you really have to hit creatures at some point, but you hope not to have to hit them. And I have had as a rule of thumb to hit Nettle Sentinel. If he casts a Nettle Sentinel turn 1, I will kill it. But now I will just, especially Young Wolf, I will just let him run me over and rely on Searing Blazes to protect me against other creatures. So hopefully he casts Pit Skulk or something now that we can Searing Blaze. Of course, a Ranger is always a great target, but I think it's the Pit Skulk now. He might very well save that, but he didn't. So we got him down to 14, and we actually have 15 damage in our hand, or 12 if Keldon Marauders can't hit. And of course they can't. No land shenanigans with Queer and Ranger means no groundswells. We are at 17. Basking Rootwalla feels quite dated actually in the in Stompy, and I think there are a lot better options than Rootwalla. You could make an argument for Wild Mongrel still, and I know Deluxecoif loves his mongrels, but I don't think you can really make a strong argument for Basking Rootwalla anymore. But I might be wrong. If you think so, let me know in the comments. Got him down to 10, and I actually have 10 damage to give him next turn, so I feel pretty good about this. And my decision not to hit the creature, which was quite easy in this game, looks like the right one. Yeah, you can remove all your forests, feel free to. Now there's Groundswell Danger. Can he actually do 17 points to me? I doubt it. I don't expect Keldon Marauders to be able to hit him, so I will block the Rootwalla here. And I don't need the damage from Keldon Marauders, because I already have 10 damage in hand. So next turn will be a fun one, where Mono Red defeats Mono Green. I've had a lot of success in this matchup actually. I've only played 44 games before this with Burn, so I'm not really that confident in my analysis of the matchups. But this is a matchup that I have won more than I've lost it anyway. It's really frustrating to play against Burn because everything feels so stupid. It's like Magic turned more stupid. Alright, here is my no board against Stompy. I like to take out... I've been thinking about taking Electrickery, I've been thinking about Race and Molten Rain, but my friend the Stompy expert Jeff DMK, he says do not board. So we're not boarding, we're keeping Flame Rift in the deck. And Flame Rift is the card you could take out. I used to take out Lava Spikes, but he told me that was wrong. And I believe him, because he's a slightly better Magic player than I am. This is Mulligan. And here we have 4 1 casting cost burn spells. I can't really send that back because the deck mulligans so horribly, but I think I've lost this game already. Young Wolf is nice, it's just a 1-1. If you can't handle 1-1s, you have a pretty poor burn deck. So I'll just let him hit with the Young Wolf as much as he wants. But I need to draw land to have any chance of doing 20 damage before he does. Luckily there was no Rancor. Double Scargan. Oh, there's Wild Mongrel. How very nice. And we're not gonna kill the Mongrel. Though it is tempting. But we are waiting for the Searing Blaze to do that. And we are now hopelessly short on mana. But given that it was our second mulligan, but that we were down to 6 cards already, I didn't want to go down to 5. It's very hard to win with burn with 5 cards. But right now he can kill us pretty quickly with the Mongrel. Ledgewalker doesn't mean much, and we're gonna Searing Blaze the Pit Skulk because he can save the Mongrel. We got him to 11, and next turn we're actually gonna Searing Blaze the Mongrel unless a better option shows itself. But we are taking a lot of damage here. And next turn he can hit us for 7. I think we got 2 rounds left to live. Shinnen is also 1 damage creature. So here he gave us the option of killing the Mongrel, but we can't do it unless we draw a land. So how fast can we kill him? I think the play here is, because if we do go Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, and then 1 more damage spell, he's not dead. But if we can get Kiln Fiend through next turn, we can actually win. So I think the play here is Kiln Fiend. And drawing a land would be awesome, because then we can Blaze and Lightning Bolt something, hit for 7. It's hard to win anyway. So, did he draw a Grow spell? We have to block the Shinnen. So we hope he doesn't. He didn't draw a Grow spell. But he did. Will he hit me? Of course he will. I'm down to 7. Can I live at all? Yeah, it's just 4. And I have 9 damage. So, and he hits me down to... I have to kill the Mongrel, because the Mongrel will do the damage needed. So, yeah. This is a lost cause. And it's 1 game to 1 game between Burn and Stompy. You see how fast and nice these matches are. It's not the control grind. Compare this to Trinket control against is that Cloudpost. I can still live by Chain Lightning twice. Except that Chain Lightning, and then I'll Lightning Bolt the Young Wolf when he attacks. But this is not the way you want to play Mordecai. You already know that you're losing. So here we go. Any Grow spell saves him. And how do we block 3 guys next turn? We don't. And I don't think I could have thrown cards at him and won that way. Though Electricker looked mighty fine actually, so I think I will take out the Flame Rift and keep the deck as is. Jeff DMK, my Stompy expert friend, told me, and I believe him, that most Pauper decks sideboard too much. We have a plan, we are the burn deck, we want to burn, and we don't want to sideboard too much. But you could see why I'm taking out Flame Rift, for example. When the game turns like that, we can still win. It's another one-lander. This one has only a Rift Bolt and a Lightning Bolt before stuff happens, and we have to send it back. Here's a two-lander. Let's do this! I like Forgotten Cave in the deck a lot, so much that I actually use the Ursa land as well for 5 come into play tap land, cycling lands, but I've taken that out now to make the deck look more like Johnny Hot Sauces, because Johnny actually had some 4-0s with this, and I only had 3 1s. So I think he knew his stuff. Here's Young Wolf again. It's a very common opening today. But this time Young Wolf is staying at home. I would presume... Am I blocking Young Wolf if he attacks? Am I attacking Young Wolf if he doesn't attack? I'm not sure. Do I want the 2-2 on the board at all? Am I accomplishing anything by attacking? I have 9 damage in hand, 1 from the Marauders. I still need 9. Oh, Queeron Ranger, so full of tricks. And here goes Rancor. I hope he attacks. Yes, of course I will let that through. And he will untap the Young Wolf. That'll throw him back in mana a lot, because he will go down to 0 lands in play. That's interesting. Stagger shocking the Ranger now seems like a good thing, because that will stunt his development so bad. And if he attempts to block now, he will have no lands in play and no Queeron Ranger. So I'm actually doing that. Gather Courage would suck here. And he let that happen. Does he really think he can raise this deck with Stompy? Maybe his hand is only Groundswells. And in that case he can. I now have only 5 points or 4 points of damage left. So if I draw a Fire Blast, I can actually kill him. Which is quite interesting. I rebound that. I need 1 more mana to kill him, sorry. Here we go, 15. $13. This is the full 13. But we need to draw land to... Oh, we don't need to do that yet. We need to draw land to be able to kill him next turn. So we're gonna Stagger Shock at the end of his turn unless something interesting happens. Taking 4 here is... Why is he not playing the land? I know he has a forest. Don't he? Maybe he's just waiting for the Groundswells. So here we go, Stagger Shock. And Stagger Shock. So land, 1 mana burn spell, and it's a land. So we are home safe. Unless he has some sideboard card for 1 mana. No, he doesn't. So thank you for watching Magic the Gathering Strat, playing Burn against Stompy. It's only skill in this game. It's all it takes. Especially when you play Mono Red Burn, that is totally random. Oh, thank you for watching Magic Gathering Strat playing Pauper. Burn versus Stompy.